Greetings and welcome to my World of Tanks video. As the title says, does a 30 pack of blue key cards have enough gold for you to buy this brand new FV4211? We sell it in the store for 3 days for 6,400 gold. So the question is, does it do it? And it depends. Okay, the answer is always the same. It depends, and I'm going to tell you on what it depends. It depends on special things. Now, I'm going to say this: if you're a relatively new player and you don't have gold in your account, the answer is it's not going to be enough unless you get pretty lucky. All right, maybe even super lucky. So that's the first thing that has to be addressed. Now, the special conditions that would generate enough gold out of this are such as follows, like so. If you have like 1,500 gold or ballpark close where you're within, long haul cards that you're going to get, you need about, like I said, about 1,500, depending on your whatever luck. That would do it. If you get lucky and pull two of the same cards, prize cards that is, that you didn't have of any tank, that might be enough depending on how much gold value the tank that matches the refund is going to be. That's a possibility. If you pulled multiple card in a card, you could possibly do it, although even 3 of those by itself is really not enough normally. But again, things happen. If you pull 3 cards in a card and they start sprouting tanks on you, or if the second card inside the card is a high value gold card, like one of the 400 gold cards or 350, things of that nature, it's possible. So there's a lot of room for you to get this. Now, the other thing is, you take your shot, and let's say you get really lucky, but not in the gold department. Let's say you get your average of 3 tanks prizes, but they're all high dollar or high gold values, like the Canon d'Assault 105, the Dreadnought, and the Jackal, but you don't have those tanks. So you get these 3, like the 3 of the most, the number, the 1, 2, and 3 most expensive tanks in the set. If you pulled those, you could still end up with not enough gold to do it, even though the luck you had there would be just phenomenal. That would not get it. But you could always just go and then buy straight gold from the store, or buy other key cards until you got enough. So the answer is no, you're not going to get it in that scenario, but you'd be set up so well with awesome luck and tanks that it could do it for you. It just depends. But essentially, we're trying to answer the question, can you do it with just what's in the pack? It is possible. I know I've done it. But I'm sitting in this special case scenario. And if you're not in the special case scenario, you're probably not going to make it. Like I said, if you're an early, let's say you've been playing this game for less than a year, it's highly unlikely that you pull this off. However, the thing that happened to me, where I got 2 of the same tank, 2 of the same tank cards, got me another, well, I already had that tank, so I got 2 refunds out of that. A normal guy would not have had that situation. He would have gotten 1 refund, and it would have been really close. It's like the 2 tanks that I got were tier 4s, and man, it's close. It's really close, actually. So it's one of those things. It is doable but the odds are you're going to need gold on the side. All right? And that's the thing. Like I said, unless you're sitting in the special case scenario like myself, I have 12 of the 15 prize tanks in my garage already. So every time I pull one of those tanks, a refund. My friend, that jerk, has all of the tanks except one, and he has all of the expensive ones. So, and he's already gotten a refund on the most expensive tank from that set, which was a 10,000 plus gold refund. That was fantastic. He really got lucky, and that was outstanding. I wasn't that lucky, but your luck can manifest itself in different ways. Mine manifested itself in volume more so than specific items. His was in specific items. So he made a nasty amount of gold refunds. I also made a nasty amount, but the way we went about it was different because that's just the luck of the draw. You just don't know. So let me get the video for you and let's rock and roll. This video is on the fast track. I had the idea and I've done all the stuff, and I'm executing this video now so that I can publish it this evening so that people have the most possible chance to watch this video and then make the decision that they're going to have to make of if they want to get this tank. Do they want to take the card gambling route, or do they want to just go and buy $30 of gold from the store, which is 6,500 gold? The $30 of gold from the store will buy you this tank. The cards that I bought, those cost $40.03, and we gamble to get the tank and whatever else bonus items come with it. So that's the two-headed or the two sides of the coin. You can buy this outright for $30 and you'd have 100 gold left over if you want to buy straight gold, that's a guarantee that you get this tank. I chose the other one because I sit in the seat of special conditions. I had the extra gold if I came up short, okay? And I did buy this tank, by the way. So I had the extra gold if I came up short. I had prize tanks to give me an outstanding 80% chance of matching any tank card that I pulled. Well, that was outstanding. So again, that's a special condition. And then there's the other special condition is, do you get two of the same cards, which happens, I'm not going to say a lot, but it happens more than I would expect. I myself have done it like I think 3 different times. My friends have all done it as well. So I'm not saying it happens every pack. It happens maybe 1 out of 3 packs is my guess. And it's random. It could be a low tank or a medium tank. I've never seen a really super high value. I think the first one I did was like the 3rd most expensive card in the set. So I got lucky there. But I just wanted to, let you know what happened. Like I said, I got this, executed the whole thing, and I'm finishing this video so that I can have this out tonight, and it'll be fantastic. So now I'm going to get the actual footage for you. Make sure you have a drink or something. It's pretty awesome. And it begins. Yes, this is the tank we're looking to get, if possible. Now, the standard odds, like I told you, is you're going to be a little short. But this is what we're looking at. 30 confidential key cards. Can you do it? With special cases, the answer is yes. Let's rock. Boom, right out of the gate. a Locust, which I have. That dude is, I'm waiting for the, yeah, that one is a 900 gold tank. Super fantastic. The start of this is just crazy. Boom again. SU-100Y. This one is good question. Very good. These are the filler cards that I talk about. You know these are coming. You just hope you get decent ones like ×3 boosters. Those are great. You know you're going to get these 150 fillers. ×2 vehicle and ×4 commander, again, good for a filler card. Jackpot! Yeah, the SU-100Y was a 3,400 gold prize. I had to write it down. That was 3,200 for the Firefly. 250. I'm going to tell you, these first 10 cards were just pretty outstanding. That's card number 9. Bingo. Like I said, another solid filler. That's a good one. 1,600 free experience. $100,000, we'll take that. In the cosmic scheme, though, it doesn't even buy one equipment part for a tank. Oh well. You know, another ×3 vehicle booster. Great for a filler card. You know, that was another basic filler card with 1,600 free experience. ×2 vehicle, 800 is pretty. That's pretty average stuff, you know, which is okay. Like I say, you know, the filler cards, they're coming. There's nothing you can do. They're part of the batch. So you just hope to get something good. And 1,200 free experience, that's, you know, better than average. You know, 1,400 free experience, again, better than average. The 10,000 is just, you know, the bottom of the barrel. You know, again, now times vehicle booster and a 800 experience, that's pretty solid for a filler card. I don't mind those. $2,000, pretty good. Yeah, that was number 19. This card is number 20. The second 10 was not as good as the first by far. Although we did get an extra card. You know, 250 gold, 2,500 free experience, the biggest free experience there is, and a card. Jackpot. That's a 5% occurrence. So that is absolutely a jackpot. All right, we're in the final 10 cards now. Right, times 3 vehicle, I need that. I used up almost all of mine on the silver with interest operation, and I cashed a lot on those. Thank you, I'll take it. 2 of the exact same card, back to back. Doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. And then we get a replay of that extra card. So that's 2 of those, 2 extra cards. So my 30 turns into 32. Now this is one of the special cases that I was talking about. You never know what's in those bonus cards. You could really cash, potentially. Times 4 Commander, always good. Don't have enough of those. You know, good filler card. So that's the thing. There are special cases that could get you where you need to be in one pack. I really think you need more than 2 cards in a card, but it just depends. There you go. Now that's not, that's only 1,000 gold, but hey, only 1,000 gold. That's how you rake it in. You know, it says up there, if you saw it, 1150. That means the 150 from the coins and 1,000 from the tank refund. That is another filler card with 1,400 experience. I feel I should mention, free experience, you hoard it and trade it in for free vehicles. Don't consume it. That's why I have like over 300,000. That's a jackpot. Those cards are rare. 400 gold plus an item, which is premium days. My friend got the very rarest one. He got the 3 free days of premium. That was unbelievable. I've never gotten one of those, but I like that. 400 gold and a day of premium. Fantastic. Now, the reason there's 2 things there is that the XPs were like 2 800 XPs and they just lumped it together, or was it 400 and a 1,200, whatever it is. When they lump them together, you get 1 item instead of, you'll see 2 instead of 3. Jackpot! That is a tier 4 medium. This is the plain Jane version, the stock version of the Vanquisher. If you've seen the Vanquisher with that blue and tan camo, same exact tank. That dude was like 1,200. Yeah, that's a 1,200 gold tank. There we go, another filler. 800 decent, 50,000 decent. You can't complain. I can't complain because I've raked it in. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. I raked it in nasty. I'll take that. I'm always in the mood for vehicle boosters. Final card. Jackpot. Now the thing about this that's awesome is that, and I was talking to my friend Fish, you know, and his card luck is awesome, and I have videos of his cards that he's pulled. And I told him this one had something that I had never seen before in a card pack. The first card and the last card were both tank cards. I've had first card tank card and last card tank cards, but I never had them both on the same package. So that was outstanding. Now the information here, let me get this for you. Let me pause, be right back. This is for you, Dawn. You better believe I was wearing it the whole time. Okay, I had to throw that in there. So, what happened here, the numbers are indeed staggering. Now, I always tell people, you never know what to expect. And there's no guarantees. You're going to get something different than what I got. It might be better than what I got. It probably won't be better than this because this is the best I've ever had. Again, this is special conditions that make it that way. You have to look at this in the neutral context, and that is, imagine you don't have any of these tank prize cards, okay? So what I got was 6 tanks. I got the Locust was the first one. The SU-100Y was the most expensive one that I got a refund on. That one was a 3,400 gold tank. Then after that, I got the Firefly. That's a 3,200 gold tank. The Locust was 900, by the way. Then I had a big, I'm going to say dry spell in between. I always write this stuff down because it's very important. 3, 4, 5, 6, there's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I had 17 cards where there were no tanks. Now, in that 17, there was the 2 bonus cards. So those, to me, count as special cards. And I always make a marking. So those were great. But realistically, the end result of the value revolves around the gold, the gold coins, the tank cards, and then whatever the tank cards generate as far as refund gold. So those 2 bonus cards were awesome. Those are 5% chances. Really, you're expecting to get one of those. Well, the average is 1.5, okay? But you don't get half a card. You're either going to get 1 or 2. I got 2, so sometimes I get 1, sometimes I get 2. That averages out. Okay, it's 1.5 out of a 30 card pack. This is 5%. Those turned out to be great because the final card was a tank. And in my mind, I could be completely wrong. We really don't know the answer. But it seems like, under normal circumstances, when you do it, if you do the cards straight, 30 cards, it'll be out, and then you have to back out and come back, and it'll be 2. All right, so that's why I say they're at the end. So one of my bonus cards was the AC-1 Sentinel that ended of the 32 cards because of the bonuses. So I got the S-35 is another 1,000, only 1,000, and the AC-1. Those 2 AC-1s were 1,200 each. So a normal person who didn't have any bonus cards would have gotten an AC-1 and then an AC-1 duplicate, instantaneous refund, which is fantastic. That would have been 1,200. In this pack, the way it went, and I got lucky big time because I had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had 8 of what I call special cards. 8. I had 9. I miscounted. Oh, there it is. There's my other check mark. I had 9. I had 6 tanks, 2 bonus cards, and the 400 gold with the day of premium. The 400 gold is the most a tank card can have in the blue pack. 400 is the top, so that is a special card. So I had 9 special cards out of 30 is ridiculous. That was 30%. 30% of my. Wait a second, that's not right. 9 special cards out of 30. Yeah, 3 out of 10. Okay, so there you go. So that was fantastic. That's how I got the totals that I got. Yeah, I had to double check my math on that. The thing that was crazy, because I had 6 tanks and I already had every one of those tanks, those were all straight refunds to my account. This gave me the highest refund total I've ever had. The refund total that I got to my account from this pack was 10,900. It's just a crazy amount. What that turns out, my total was 16,400. That meant the gold coins I got from this, just the cards, not the tanks, was 5,500, which is a tad above average, but it's it's not a lot above average. It is above average slightly. So 5,500 gold here. Now again, if this was a person just didn't have anything special in their account, just someone played, they've been playing 2 weeks for whatever, and they got this bingo bango because of the AC1s being doubled. That guy would have gotten 5 tanks to keep. He would have gotten an AC1 refund for 1,200. So 5,500 plus 1,200 would have been 6,700. So yes, this one had a 1 refund minimum for any player. It doesn't matter. And this one would have done it. I am telling you, this is not standard. This is well above average. Now, I had the 2 card in the cards, which one of them was into being a tank. That's really the key. Plus, I had the 400 gold card. So, on average, if you just played 2 weeks and you got this pack would be yes, but most I'm going to say are no. I'm telling you from my statistical analysis of the past. And I graduated college in math. I'm telling you, the average is no. You don't have enough. But if you have that extra gold lying around, 12 to 1,500 plus, it's within actually almost guaranteed that you'll make it. 1,500 is almost guaranteed. There's a technical possibility, very slim, that you would fail to make the 6,400. But your luck would have to be abysmal for that to happen. So I just want to be upfront and give you the honest analysis. Anyone can say, hey man, dude, it was awesome, it was easy, you bing bang, you could do the same thing. And that's all legitimately accurate. But it implies something that is not factual. The implication is that could you do this? Yes. Is what I've done here and shown you, is this average or even remotely close to average? It is not. This is an exceptional result. I don't know, man. I'm so lucky I can't tell you. But what I do is I analyze this business and give it to you straight. If you're expecting that you're going to make it, you better off to have 1,200 to 1,500 gold in your account right now. If you have 1,000, you're still in the vicinity. It could happen. You just don't know specifically what your luck is going to be. And that's the thing. There's a luck factor here, and it's huge. Don't Don't sell it short. You got to realize that my luck was crazy. The normal guy gets a 3. He gets 3 tanks. You could get anything. You could get the 3 best. You could get the 3 worst. Any possible combo we've basically seen. That's the thing, because my friends know I do this, and so I get guys sending me videos of stuff that they did. Hey, can you whatever. I have looked at a lot of YouTube videos. I've looked at a lot of direct videos from my friends. That's why when I tell you what I did here, I didn't do it. I mean, I bought it, right? What happened here was super luck, all right? But it's within the grasp. It's close. You just need to be aware. You're going to have to get lucky, like do a matching tank like I had those 2 AC1s. In this pack, that would have been enough for a rank beginner. You give this, here, son, here's your whatever. Here's this, Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday, Happy Hanukkah, whatever floats your boat, okay? This, kid gets this as a present, bing, bang, boom. Yeah, this pack would have scored for him. But this is an exceptional pack. The average doesn't quite get there. You're going to be a little short. Now, the thing is, you'll be short on gold. But what really, the X factor is the tanks that you get. I was lucky. I already had all of the tanks that I got. But I would have been also lucky if I would have gotten a tank I didn't have a refund for, because I don't have those 3 tanks, and they're the 3 most expensive ones. I could literally go and buy any one of those I want, but I'm not doing that. I'd rather buy this bargain tank than spend the same amount of money for that Jackal, which I do want the Jackal. Don't get me wrong. But this tank is actually cheaper than the Jackal, and it's way better than the Jackal. I like the Jackal, but, hey, I'm not crazy, all right? I'm not in love with it. So the thing is, analyze this correctly, and you've got to be honest with yourself. If you got the 1,500 gold, you're just in the bank, okay? Because you'll be able to buy this tank, and then you're going to get bonus materials, boosters. Days of premium is a possibility. I did not get a ×2 silver booster. Those things are fairly rare, about 4.4% of the time. Okay, so there's things that I didn't get. I didn't get silver boosters. I only got 1 day of premium, and I'm happy with that because it came with 400 gold. Don't get me wrong, but you could get multiple days of premium. There's things you could get as well as bonuses that you don't see. ×6 commander bonuses are also in there. I didn't get any of those. So I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you things that I know exist. It's random. It's always different. I'm always happy because I make good use out of all the things that I get from my packs. So I just want you to be well informed that it's possible. It's close. Now, you could take the easy way out and just buy $30 of gold, 6,500, bing, bang, boom. You get this awesome tank. It's awesome. Okay. Talked to my friend. He bought it while I had the conversation because it's going to mess with my gold. I might not have to pay for the season. I go, dude, when's it going to happen again? And you can just get it. 2 weeks later, you get your season. He goes, oh yeah, I could do that. Bam, he bought it. So you got to look at it and frame the scenario for yourself. What is it like? So that's the thing that I just don't want you to have the wrong impression. I want to give you the information that you can take and go, wow, okay, this is good. Some people, the best for them is to go just buy the gold for $30. That's fine. Me, I spent the $40 because I want to roll the dice and get the bonuses. And for the $10 of bonus that I got, jackpot. Okay? I'm going to say jackpot, all right? Because there's standard. Here's what would have happened from this pack. My totals were 5,500 gold coins. And so we got 2 of the same tanks. It would have been another 1,200. So we would have called that 6,700 gold coins for any person walking the planet. It doesn't matter. Everyone would have gotten an instantaneous refund. They would have gotten 5 bonus tanks. They would have gotten 6,700 gold. This tank cost 6,400. Jackpot. Plus all the other bonuses you saw. The day of premium. The boosters. The silver. The free experience. All right. We got all that. So this was an exceptional pack. But this is the kind of thing that can only happen if you just take that extra chance. But if it's too scary, and that's a legitimate concern, then, man, just take the $30 and buy it. And you know, whatever, just make the decision that's going to be the safest for you and make you the most happy. And don't lament what might have been. Hey, I could have done this, and I could have. I've had it happen at Blue Pack, one tank card. It happens, okay. Now I did get extra. I did get a little extra gold in that one. I actually had it was a decent pack, all right. So I've had one tank card. I've had 7 tank cards. I've had 6 that you saw here. So it doesn't always happen, but it does happen, and you just got to prepare yourself for the expectations. So I'm not telling you this is the only way to go. The safest way to go is to just buy straight gold. $30, bing, bang, boom, you're done. Well, $32.50 or whatever it costs after taxes. After taxes, the pack was $40.03. That's how much I paid. Very much well worth it. I got this dude. I mean, I already bought this tank, okay? But I had an insane 16,400. I got 10,000 gold plus this tank. Jackpot! Now, I didn't get any tanks. I already had tanks, okay? So, but a normal guy would have gotten 6,700 gold plus the bonuses plus 5 tanks to keep. How would you say that is not a jackpot? And that's a big jackpot. You know, someone goes like, dude, I got 5 tanks. I got to buy this other awesome super tank that I wanted. It's a complete monster win. So I just wanted to show you that stuff. You know, just how it happened. I had the idea today because if you've seen my other video, I did the thing that I looked at it was like, hey, you know, that Arnold Schwarzenegger tank, which I bought, was awesome. I said, man, that's about how much you get in a black pack. Because my friends have done it, so I know how much you get, ballpark. I go, well, let's see if the black card pack is going to get the Arnold tank. The answer was, like this one, it's close. It's close, and you need special help to get there. It was about 1,200, I think, gold short. But I did it. I was short on the gold, but I got a 10,000 gold tank as my tank prize. So jackpot for me. All right. So that's the thing. You know, as the saying goes, nothing ventured, nothing gained. However, no gambling equals no losses. It's 50-50. You take your shot and get whatever makes you happy. If you want to roll the bones and go for the gold, that's what I did. You saw that it was fantastic. It's not fantastic for everyone. Just want you to know. Have a level head. Get as much info as you can. And always remember, technically, it is slightly gambling. Okay? You could theoretically do it and not get enough gold to make this tank. And if you don't have a way to make up the difference, like if you don't have a few extra bucks or whatever where you can, you know, buy maybe a couple of key cards, buy, you know, $5 of gold or whatever you might need, $10, who knows. If all you had was, here kid, here's $40, you know, in Microsoft cards, right? Does this kid gamble or does he not? It's a toughie. And that's the thing. It's a toughie. It's a guaranteed tank. If you take that money and just buy gold, you'll have money left over and you'll have gold left over. But if you don't have any way, if you come up short, if this kid got this present and came up short, he'd like, oh man, I'm like 1,000 gold short. You know, then, you know, that kid could feel terrible. So he's got to know that this is a possibility. Okay. You know, this is the big leagues. You take the gamble, you might succeed, you might fail. And if you fail, you have to be able to live with that decision. You know, okay, you know, hey, well, I took my shot. I came up a little short. I got maybe 3. On average, you're going to get 3 tanks. You get 3 extra tanks. It's like, but you didn't, you didn't get the A+ tank. You got some, 3 C caliber tanks, which you can have a lot of fun playing those. That's true. But if you're dead set on this dude that's an A+ tank, sometimes you got to just say, no, I can't afford to take the risk because I can't make up if I come up short. That's the thing. Take the sure thing if you cannot manage to make up the difference. I could make up the difference, and I had it. It didn't matter for me. Either way, I was getting this tank. So it's not a fair comparison to someone who's been playing this tank game for like 2 weeks and goes, oh man, that would be awesome. I'd love to have that. That guy, I would tell him your best choice is to probably just take it and go buy the straight gold and get it and be safe. You're going to enjoy this forever, okay? I don't want you to go and lament your gamble that you came up short because the odds say you're going to come up short. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to tell you the truth, or I don't want to tell you selected truths that lead you to believe that you're going to get this tank. And I could make truthful statements that would imply that you're going to get it. And it's possible, and you could get it, but you might not. And that's the thing. That's what separates us from other people. We want to be honest and tell you, look, man, you don't have a great chance of getting this. I really wouldn't gamble if I were you. Now, just like I said, you're sitting on 1,500 gold. There's no gamble. You got it. It's just a matter of what else are you going to get is the key. All right. And that's the thing, because the gold bonus that you would need, you're going to need 1,500 gold. Let's just go with that number. If you got 1,500 in your account, gamble, you're going to have enough gold for sure to score it. And then that extra $10 is going to buy you, who knows. In my case, it bought me 6 tank matches. Okay. That's the difference. Instead of spending 30 to buy this, I spent 40, got 6 tank matches, got gold galore. Hey, I mean, I got this tank and 10,000 gold for 40 bucks. That's a nasty score, but normal people can't get this. And that's the thing. You got to have a bunch of tanks in your reserves that can match like I did. And then you got to get lucky and get good ones. If you pull a really good pack with 3 tanks and you get a really expensive one in there, like one of the top 3, you can still come up short and go, wow, I came up short, but I got this awesome tank. No, I'll just pay the few extra dollars. I'll get it. Bing, bang, boom. You win. Okay. So you've got to manage your risk, and it's a risk to reward ratio. For some people, it's not worth it. For others like me, the risk is so low that it was worth it. And that's the thing. You've got to know which guy you are. Are you the guy where it's a high risk and you're probably not going to get this? Then don't do it. Or you are like me. I'm in special case situation, and I know that I'm in the special case, and I know that this is in the bank. It's a 0 risk for me. It's a matter of what kind of luck can I pull? Do I get bad luck or really good luck? Well, I got really good luck, man. I mean, that's awesome. So I could go on, but I mean, we've covered this, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you learn about these card purchases from these videos to help you make the right one. So please like the video, subscribe, tell your friends to watch it, tell them to subscribe and like the video. It'll help a lot. And hopefully you guys are going to get your 4211s if you don't already have it. It's awesome, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks again.